Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of CR Exposed. On today's episode we are looking at the Saber-Toothed Tiger from the Monster Manual 2025 edition for D&D 5th edition. Alrighty, I'm looking at this, scanned it real quick and I go, this isn't going to end well. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into this. We have ourselves a Saber-Toothed Tiger with 13 AC. It is a large beast and it has 7 hit dice. This has already 38 on average, which we need 52 up here. This will be modified in just a second by adding an 18 strength, 17 dex, 15 con, 3 intelligence, 12 wisdom, and 8 charisma. And then from there, we will go ahead and add in our 2 for our CR check. Now, from there, we will look at the features. There's nothing really important to worry about in the features, so we can skip past that. After that, we do have the traits here of running leap, which doesn't matter for us based on calculating the monster. We only worry about that in-game. From there, we will go ahead and move into the actions section where we will see that we have 2 rend attacks, which is great. Our rend attacks have a 2-hit modifier of +6, which is coming from our strength. We will go ahead and add in the 6 there. From that, we have 11 points of slashing damage coming from 2d6 + 4. So we will just simply put in the 11 there. Actually, I'm just going to bypass that completely and put in the 11 right here, since it's the only thing our Saber-Toothed Tiger can do. And then from that, we are adding in Nimble Escape for our bonus action. And this is why I laughed earlier on in the video. If you've seen my Goblin videos, you'll know why in just a second here. Nimble Escape, Goblin. The creature can take the disengage and hide action, and when we do that, it gives our monster +4 to effective attack bonus and effective AC bonus to both, +4 offensive and defenses. And, well, surprisingly enough, it's not as big of a joke as it is with the goblins, who are supposed to be a CR1 quarter. Our Saber-Toothed Tiger just jumps into a CR3 range by using the hide and disengage features. So, yeah, we have ourselves technically a modified CR2 monster. Now, will that actually play out? No. What we'll actually see is a CR1 monster who is pretending to do this, unless you, the GM or the DM, are using this hide and seek and hide, attack, move stuff really well. Now, the reason why this works so great with goblins is that they have ranged attacks. The goblin can pop out of hiding, attack, hide again, and then move while they're hidden. And then the players don't know where they've gone. They only know that they should have moved about 15 feet if they're metagaming. With our Saber-Toothed Tiger, we have the issue of, okay, the tiger's going to run in, attack, maybe attack from hiding, so they've been hidden, and they get their bonus attacks, they get their advantage on attack, and then they are in combat. The next round, they either have to forego actually disengaging, which in theory they might not, but not in theory. The Saber-Toothed Tiger will only do this once. I mean, it has an intelligence of, was it 3? So this is going into some how to play as well. I haven't done the how to play series in quite a long time, and I'm thinking I'm going to do it like this here as an actual video. So you can really get into my passion here of how to play these monsters. So here's a little potential preview of this video series coming back. The Saber-Toothed Tiger, it's not smart enough to know that it should disengage or hide and do this rinse repeat like goblins do. So more than likely, you're just getting the hide right in the beginning here because they are they're giant cats. That's what they do. They stalk their prey and then they strike, and they don't run away from battle. They keep going because they think they are the baddest in the area. They are, maybe not apex predators, but they are predators. So you're only going to get this once, in theory. So if we change this, instead of it being +1 to attacks, attack bonus and AC, let's just give it to 1 of each. We're going to say 1 AC and 1 attack bonus each. We go down here, we add in those ones here, and now we have ourselves a CR2 monster. So in theory, the developers thought that this is how you would do this, only once. But in the rules from the 2014 edition for how to build out these monsters, you're supposed to give an effective bonus of +4 for each. That's not how it's supposed to work. At least not for the cat anyways. So by getting this once on 1 round of combat of either the AC or the defenses, we are seeing that we now officially have a CR2 Saber-Toothed Tiger. But again, this is the problem. We are technically at a 1.5. So to fix this, let's just give our Saber-Toothed Tiger one more hit dice. And we'll go from 7 to 8 and see if that brings us from a CR1 half defenses to a DCR1. No, that does not. So let's try 9. That does not either. Try 10. There we go. So we need to go from, on average, 52 hit points to 75 hit points to bring our defensive CR to a 1, which brings us to an appropriate CR2 for our monster going along with the offensive CR of 3. Because while it doesn't do a whole ton of damage with only 11, it sure can hit often. And that's what these two sections here mean. This is the damage it's doing. This is how often it's going to hit. This is how much hit points it has. This is how often it's going to resist being hit. There we go. This has been your Goblin GM teacher for a impromptu class of the proper, what I find to be the proper ethics of building a monster here. And sure, we'll end class today. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you like what we've done here and you'd like to balance out your monsters, check the monsters you're going to use, or create monsters completely from scratch, do so by going into the link in the description below, where you can grab this tool completely for free, or donate if you feel so inclined to from my Ko-fi page. Also, at the Ko-fi page, you will find custom classes, yes, classes, for both 5th edition and Tales of the Valiant, so you buy 2 for the price of 1, or you can get subclasses that are fun, some are silly, some are very serious, as well as a bunch of monsters there. You can also support the channel by becoming a channel member here at YouTube, or you can also become a Ko-fi supporter over there, so you can help my tea addiction. I'm not really into coffee. Or we can then also subscribe, comment, and share as well with your friends. Whatever you do, it is greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.